You're more than a model to me. The very expression means more than you think. I wanna commend you, yeah, for following your dream.
Well, well, well. And who do we have here?
The one and only is Azes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Yes, he is. I have him right here, live and in living color. How are you today?
I'm lovely. How you doing?
Well, certainly not as lovely as you, but I'm doing my absolute best.
I appreciate you. That's good. That's good.
I am so thrilled to have you here today. And so, what have you been up to?
Well, I've just been doing some prepping for this year, trying to get my my Sonic Adventures ready. I dropped a few singles at the beginning of this year just to, you know, give people something to hold on to. But as of lately, I've been diving into deeper projects. For example, I partner with local Florida business, the Hatchet and the Ronald McDonald House, to put together a pop song about throwing axes, which is partly to promote the Hatchet but to also raise charity for sick children within the Ronald McDonald House. And so we're prepping a release party and a music video for that this month, next month. And then I have a unreleased song on Red that I'm working on. And then I just dropped a new song, 1,000 Corpses. But that's everything in a nutshell, like right now.
And you know I'm crazy about Hatchberry.
Yeah.
You know, I attended your birthday party that was at the Hatchberry.
Indeed.
You hosted at the Hatchberry. And I have never thrown a hatchet in my life before that night. And it was so much fun. It was so much fun. Listen, it took me all the way back to the I guess the days of the night and the nights and the round table and
King Arthur and all that.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Lady Guinevere. Of course, you know I was a Lady Guinevere. You know, no doubt. And you know, so tell me about your newest release.
1,000 Corpses or Best Damn Moment?
Best Damn Moment.
Okay, so Best Damn Moment, which is the Hatchetberry song, it's ironic because the original concept that I had is not what we went with. Because you know, you think like throwing axes and stuff, you think like more edgy, but I sent the first concept through to Suzanne, love you Suzanne, which is the owner of the Hatchetberry, and she was just like, nah, I'm more of like on a pop vibe. And I was just like, oh, you want like some Chris Brown type stuff then? And so we started over and started looking for like some pop type beats and whatnot, and that's how that song came to be. And it's most definitely been an adventure, just constructing that whole sound and putting it together and prepping for this music video and whatnot. So
okay. And I think the idea of your having the heart to give back is just phenomenal. I really do. And Julia says that absolutely you are the best. You are the best, and I wholeheartedly agree. Excuse me, absolutely he's the best.
aww.
And I agree. And the way that I watch you, I follow you online, and because I don't want to say I'm your number one fan, because, you know, I don't want any of these little young girls coming after me. But I am certainly one of your biggest fans. And the way that you give back to your fans and the way that you take time to hear them and to communicate with them. And I think that that's probably one of the reasons why they love you so.
Possibly. I appreciate them though.
Possibly.
I appreciate them.
And now tell me about your other release.
1,000 Corpses. That song was honestly one of those type of songs where like an artist just has to vent, and I can't remember exactly what had happened at the time, but I was working on that song between like December, January-ish, and I was writing it from the perspective of the person is pretty much building up their walls against society and everybody that was pretty much telling them that they couldn't achieve something, and so they're doing the impossible pretty much, and now everybody wants to become a believer. And so you just, it's not like you're on some ego type stuff when I say I've been living like a king, but you got to think about it from the metaphor of like, if you think about royalty, you can't even touch royalty. You can't get close to royalty because their walls, their fortress and everything else. And so like, I'm just using like that as a metaphor to me being inside my bubble. My bubble is my fortress. You can't touch me now because I'm over here trying to get success and you're over here worried about whatever it is. And I don't want to be a part of it. So
I feel you, and you are absolutely correct.
Yeah.
It reminds me really of one of my favorite. The Living Word, Dr. Alice Walton says he is the greatest, and you are, because you. It reminds me of the scripture about the prophet who was working on the wall around. Jerusalem, and many were trying to persuade him to come down because this world can be so distracting.
Right.
And you have a goal in mind.
Right.
And you working on the wall. It was Hezekiah. It was Hezekiah, and he was working on the wall, and many of his friends and certainly his enemies were trying to persuade him to come down off the wall. And they were like, come down, let's play, come down, let's do this. And many of them were like, come over here, they're talking about you, and don't you want to address what's being said about you? He was like, no, I'm working on the wall.
Right.
Gotta finish. and that so reminds me of you, because there are certainly many things that you could confront and you could address, but you're like, oh, Isaiah is a superstar. Clap, 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 clap. I totally agree. And you're like, no, I'm working on the wall. I'm working on the wall. And I certainly hope you continue to do so. And you certainly have my full support. Did you bring something for us to hear?
Elio will have that.
All right. Let's hear a little something. Let me put it in my ear. Let's see what you brought.
Bullseye, yeah, we get the Hatchet berry. Yo, hey, let's vibe. If you came to party, you can throw your hands high. Oh my, it's no lie. Best damn moment I've had all night.
This is best damn moment.
I'm just thinking to myself, I'm only in this place for the well. Lord knows I can't wait to clock out. If my co-workers say something else, oh, I don't wanna hear that noise. I'm about to link up and chill with my boys. Leaving all our troubles on the board. It's a crib.
They gotta go stream the rest of it on Spotify.
Okay, that's all they get. That's gonna make them want some more.
Yeah.
And certainly. They should go and stream it. And you know what I like about the Hatchetberry, the atmosphere there is somewhere you can bring the entire family.
Right.
It's somewhere you can bring the entire family. And I love the vibe there. I did. I thought it was such a unique place.
Yeah, it's a very cozy place.
To host your birthday. The first best moments of many.
Hey, that's right.
All right. And certainly, if you are a true diehard fan, you have the opportunity to call in and speak with this young man today. And because he's always vibing with his videos, and normally you have to type in and communicate, but today you have the opportunity to actually give him a real shout out over the phone, and we'll be putting up that. There it is, 352-405-5905. Now understand, after the show, this will not be a number to reach him. So if you want to speak with him, now is the time to give him a call and share your thoughts, give him a shout out. And so this is your opportunity. You know, I love to see, you have such a cool vibe. You have such a cool vibe. But when you get on stage, you just, oh, that's nice. You just fire. Not fire, F-I-R-E, but F-Y-A-H.
Hey.
It's a totally different experience. Mm-hmm. Now, what motivates you to transition from this cool person I see sitting here in the chair to that fire I see on stage?
Money. Money, if I must be honest, because like the one thing that separates me from a lot of artists, and I try to tell many artists this, when I'm doing entertainment, I'm viewing entertainment as actual business, and I'm not just doing this as art. So if you're treating this as business, you got to think about it just like if you work in retail or you're at McDonald's or any other job. You're gonna have a certain standard that you got to be in when you're on the clock, and especially when it's entertainment. If you're gonna entertain, you got to entertain. You can't get up there half stepping and then think that you're gonna progress and all this, and think just because you can either sing good or rap good, or because it's supposedly about the culture that you're gonna make it. It's not about that. It's about creating an experience in real time that people ain't gonna get anywhere else. So
okay, I'm gonna address that right after this call. You got your first call.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Okay, we have a call coming in, and who do we have here?
This is Babs.
Okay, Miss Babs.
Hi, I was just wondering where he gets his inspiration from, and how long he's been doing this.
Where do I get my inspiration? I'm gonna list off some indie acts as well as like some major acts, but starting off with immediate, my father, Dennis Walton Sr., traveling gospel and soul singer. He was the one that exposed me to the experience of being able to provide for your family through entertainment. I've always seen that as like a legit growing up, into a teenager to the adult that I am now. As far as like musical inspirations that's like within my genre or just in general, I would have to say Michael Jackson, because his big creative mind when it comes to like visuals, because if you study music videos, originally music videos would be the same thing that you would get in concert. Like they'll literally just set up a mic and they'll perform the song the same way they would in a show on camera. But Michael would actually take and make many, movies out of his music videos. Bringing it to like modern sounds, I would have to say Drake, Travis Scott, Tory Lanez, T-Pain. Them are my main inspirations. And how long I've been doing it? Professionally as a Zazist since 2016. But before that, I've been dabbling in the music since I was like 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, wow. Well, you are phenomenal, and I just can't wait to get a chance to experience you in person.
Gracias.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Nice.
Well,
thank you for calling.
Okay.
And speaking of gracias, today is, I'm going to say, Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
Feliz Cinco de Mayo for all of our Mexican fans, and we just want to say we are celebrating with you, because a liberation on any level is certainly to be celebrated, and we couldn't let this day go past without letting you know that we recognize your struggle and what you've been through, and know you're still in the struggle as all of us are. And we just wanted to recognize your day and wish you the happiest celebration.
Right.
And going back to what you stated a minute ago about show business, I think so many times people forget the key word, show business. Show business. Business being the key word. You have another call? All right, I'll follow that up right after this. Yes. Who do we have on the line?
Hi, you're speaking with Alice.
Hello, Alice. And what would you like to say to this young man?
I want to say to Azazus that first of all, I know his father. And he is a real credit to his father and to his father's career by continuing in the vein that he's going. But I also want to say to him that he has mastered something that will make him very successful. He mentioned two things, entertainment and business. When you can master those two together, you can be successful. And he seems to have done that. He understands that there is a business side and there's an entertainment side, but those two must come together to make one successful. So I want to congratulate him on that.
Thank you so much. Do I hear another call coming in?
Yes, but we're going to put it later.
Oh, okay. All right. And what I was saying to you is I heard this interview with Gwen Stefani. And it was early in her pregnancy. And she said that she was so sick before one of her concerts. And she said that she realized that those people in the audience that bought tickets, and they didn't give one flippity hippity about how sick she was.
Nope.
They wanted to see a show. And it was the first time in her professional career that she had been confronted with that. And Gwen said she put on her mask and she went out on that stage and she gave the concert of a lifetime. And it's true.
Right.
It's true. People don't care. It's about and I think some of the times that's why artists get caught up with, poor contracts.
Right.
They, I got a contract. Somebody offered me a contract. And they don't even have to read it. And that's another thing I like about the path you've taken. You own yourself.
Exactly.
You own yourself. And you have not sold out. And I like that path. And that is important, and that's what's so great about the way that the music industry is being done now. You can do your own thing.
Right.
We got another one? All right, here we go. Hey, how may I help you? Thank you for
Hi.
Hey.
I'm this is Beth Coleman, and I'm calling from Saginaw, Michigan.
Oh, hello,
and,
Michigan.
I am a pure fan of, and let me tell you, I can't even say his name correctly. Azazel?
You tried. It's close enough.
Close enough?
It's close enough.
Okay, I am looking so forward to seeing you soon and listening to some of your music. I have another friend that lives in Texas,
Okay.
and he's on, but I didn't know you weren't gonna play no music today. But he's a producer as well, and so I told him about you, and he will be getting in touch with you. But he had some music he wants you to hear. And the song is called Next, Next. And he said, I need him to listen to this and tell me what he thinks. And his name is Stephen Trigg. And he's an awesome keyboard guy. And he wants you to listen to Next and tell him what you think. Because I know if it's anybody that can give him some good ideas or some go-to stuff, it's you.
Okay.
And I met him in Michigan and he moved to Texas. So when I send him your stuff and he send you Next, you give him something.
All right.
Congratulations. And I'm so happy to be, I'm older than that girl sitting next to you. I'm an aunt too. And Pee Wee was my accomplice as well.
Okay.
So I'm glad to be with you today on 60 and still savvy? Because I'm both of those.
All right now.
All right.
Thank
You
you.
have a nice day. And I'll
You
see
too.
you in June.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much for calling. You know, I see you with some cool Perry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like your stuff. I got that crop sweat top. I don't wear it in public.
Okay, now.
But yeah. So how can your fans get a hold of some of that cute stuff you're wearing?
They could visit azazas.com and look for the shop button. It's gonna say shop now or shop with Azazas, and they'll open up my entire merchandise catalog. And yeah, I ship worldwide, by the way, so you ain't got to worry about your location. Just find something you like.
I'm talking about some cute stuff.
Oh, cute stuff in there too.
Oh yeah, I'm taking a cruise for my birthday in October.
I got bathing suits and everything.
I'm gonna be wearing some of that stuff. I won't be posting it, but I'll be wearing it for sure.
Okay.
I may send you 1 or 2 shots, so so you can. Yeah, that's some cute stuff. I tell you what, and where can we catch you live next? Do you have your next booking established?
I want to say June 15th, the day that the Best Damn Moment music video is dropping. I want to say that we are going to have a release party on that same date, but don't hold me to that. Just stay watching on my social media. But other than that, my next live event is going to be August 28th at Swamp City Gallery Lounge for their 3rd anniversary with, being open and whatnot. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you drop. Oh, somebody else said they're shopping too.
Hey.
Okay. Hey. So listen. So you dropping that Hatchet video on the 15th of June?
Yeah, on National Children's Day.
I gotta drop by that Hatchet shop, and we know why.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna leave that right there. And so it's on the table. So speak on it. We're talking to the one and only Azazas.
What it do, y'all?
So we're gonna whisper that name. Azazas. That's gonna go just like that all the way around the world.
Right.
And this young man here, I tell you what, I'm holding on to this recording because when he walk up to get that Grammy, I'm gonna pop it right back on Facebook and say, I told you when. When. Because I tell you what, he's going straight to the stars. He's something special. And you definitely savvy.
I appreciate
Definitely savvy. And we got one more call. We got a few more minutes here. Y'all better. It's hot. It's hot today, I tell you. 60 and still savvy. How may I help you?
Greetings, gratitude and blessings.
All right.
Peace and salute to 60 and still savvy host.
Oh.
Yourself, Miss Felicia Walton, and also gratitude, blessings, and salute to the young king, Azazas, doing his thing, making his mark. Absolutely. Yeah. So I just wanted to call. I have a quick question, and I wanted to share something real quick. For the listeners who may not be aware, back in I think it was the late 60s and 70s in the Gainesville, Florida area, and this is before my time, but there was a group by the name of Western Prim and Black Lash.
Yes.
Yes. And I just wanted to share with the audience that that's actually Azazas' uncle.
Yes.
And that, I know that you come from a long stock of musicians and artists.
Yeah.
And just want to encourage you to continue in using your gift and encouraging you to keep doing what you're doing because it's meant to be, It's meant to be for your success. And the question that I have is, what advice would you give an aspiring artist in today's tech age and social media age, how long did it take you to master social media? And do you think that being like a what they call a digital native, did that help you in doing that? And is it something that anyone can learn? And I appreciate everybody for taking my call. Thank you.
Hey, wait, I got a quick question for you. Did I lose him? Oh, there you go. I want to know when you come to sit in this chair and share some of that master poetry.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we have to get on the schedule. We have to get on the schedule. I'm down for sure.
All right, because I'm looking forward to it because you are a poet and you know it.
But to answer your question,
indeed.
I do feel like the age of this whole digital interaction, engagement, social media, it has helped me, but not only me, but other artists to reach people worldwide that you couldn't do before without having a middleman, because through the internet, you don't have to be in the same city or the same room with somebody to make a fan. They could be on the other side of the globe. And also, to answer your last part of that question, can anybody learn it? Yes, anybody can learn it, because this is all trial and error, and it's going to be different with each person depending on their niche, because one thing that may work for me may not work for somebody else depending on what it is they're trying to brand. And my advice to anybody that's trying to get into anything, honestly, that's like entrepreneurship of their own business or entertainment or etc., invest. Save up and invest, because you're not going to make it strictly off talent alone unless you already know somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like having the talent, that's just having a product. You got to look at it the same way, just like, okay, we got Walmart, say Walmart is quote unquote the rapper, and just say like their product, like a loaf of bread or something, is like a song. Yeah, you got the loaf of bread, but how are the consumers going to know that bread is on that shelf for them to buy if you don't invest into marketing and letting people know, like, hey, this is the product, this is why I'm better than, not better than, but just as good as the rest of the competitors. Try my product. And it's the same thing with music. Yeah, you may have a good song, but how does the world know about it unless you invest in like advertisement? So
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And
absolutely. Thank you. And one more quick question.
Yeah.
Wait. Do you think that as you were speaking, I came up with this idea. How do you think that we know that the global pandemic has devastated, communities and folks across the world. But do you think do you see kind of like a trend line where, as an artist, things really kind of picked up during that time of last year as everyone was on lockdown and everything like that, and kind of utilizing technology more?
Most definitely, because since the fact that people couldn't go out and be socially active face to face, they were more reliant on digital interaction, and their faces was glued to social media trying to see what everybody else was doing. And for people like me that use social media to advertise my products, it's giving me more time to put my product in people's faces, since now they're looking for something to do.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Peace and blessings. Continue
thank
success.
you. Continue blessings to you as well. All right, we've got about a minute left today to spend with this young man. Did another call come in? Do we have time for one more call? Okay, I think we have time for one more call. Let's see who this lucky caller is. Hi, Felicia with 6 and Still Savvy. How may I help you?
We don't have it yet.
We don't have it yet? Oh, okay. Well, while long we have a second, I want to touch on what he just said. That is awesome. Isn't it awesome what I wanted to like get a shot of that little hat right there. That is so cute. All right, now that I've got that done. Isn't it something how the internet just brings in a whole new world into and assist in what and I say what we're trying to do, and how it allows a certain type of freedom and takes out the middleman, so to speak.
Right.
Because if you look at it, producers have so much power, and in the past they've had the ability to make or to break you. And if they had decided not to push you forward, or to blackball you, you didn't get to go any further.
Right.
And now the internet gives you the power to push yourself. And I think that is awesome.
It is. It
is awesome, and it's powerful. It sure is.
But sometimes it's too powerful. I'll say that, though, because, like, though it is giving everybody a platform, on the same perspective, it's giving everybody a platform. So things like music and everything else can get oversaturated because how easy it is for people to connect with people worldwide. And, yeah, so it depends on how you use it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But sometimes people always say that there is no bad press. There is no bad press. That people, I think that people have gotten wise enough to know that not everything that is being printed is true.
Right.
And people also have the mind to make up their own mind about what is being said about this celebrity or that celebrity, and they have the mindset to decide what is or what isn't.
Right.
Because if we look at this last administration and the things that were being said about the previous administration, but people, horrible things, but people were still marching in the streets saying, I love him, I love him, I love him. So just because you get bad press, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work against you or not in your favor.
Right.
So I'm telling you, as long as people are talking about you, you are relevant.
That part, that's true.
You're relevant. So talk about me. Put my name in the paper. Because guess what? As long as you're talking about me, it makes me relevant. And your opinion of me, it concerns me. It doesn't keep me awake at night.
Right.
But print it. It keeps me relevant. And it's just like that. All press is good press. We got another one? We're done? All right then. Well. It looks like our time is up. And I want to thank you again. If I can get some applause. And we're going to roll it out. Theme song, please. Thank you again.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure.
Please believe me when I say I love you enough to let you go. There should be enough to walk out stronger. I love you enough, I let you go. There's more than enough to come out better than before. You're more than a memory to me. I feel your emotions, they're inside of me. Don't wanna let go of this feeling. That's all I have to believe. Let go what's inside, now I swallow my pride.